The realest podcast ever. The realest podcast ever.
Y'all used to hate on all of my moves, but now niggas on it. Y'all used to debate me on me and my views, but now niggas on it.
You want it?
I used to tell them I'ma have me a show, but now niggas on
Man,
it.
you want it?
Her homies on
See
it.
you want it?
Your homies on it.
She on it.
Y'all used to hate on all of my moves, but now niggas on it.
You want it?
Y'all used to debate me on me and my views, but now niggas on
Used
it.
to debate.
I used to tell them I'ma have me a show, but now niggas on
Swear,
it.
dog.
Her homies on
Now
it.
you want it?
Your homies on
Now
it.
you want it?
Podcast ever. The realest podcast ever. The realest podcast ever. The realest podcast ever.
Realest podcast ever. We back. It's your boy C Diddy. Hello, man.
All right, I'm mad. Yeah.
It's a lot going on in here today. We are reporting live on location from Los Angeles. We're on the West Coast with it this week.
Whew, downtown. Jeez.
We got a special guest.
As Jeezy said it.
Special.
We got a special guest in the building today, man. He was one of the first guests when we started this podcast journey about 5 years ago. He was doing this thing then, and he's richer than he ever
I
been.
registered him as the first guest.
Yeah,
Fuck AO. He's the first guest. Yeah.
Nerd, you cool.
Nerd, you cool, but
And you'll text me, yo, why you let them niggas talk shit about me, man? Got nothing to do with that, bro. It was complimenting me, son.
AO catches us straight every week. AO ruined our first live show.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he almost got us Me Too. So
Drunk?
yeah.
Oh, he was fried. He walked in, right? He was the guest.
It's funny, but you know how remember Kev was like his dad showed up to the
Yeah.
joint
It was-
right off
it was just
That's
like
how
that.
it-
AO.
Wow.
I was like, I don't know, if AO gonna be here or not. I haven't heard from him. He's like, no, I'm here.
And then
From the back bar. No, I'm here.
from the bar in the back of the joint, and we was rolling.
Y'all want
too.
something to drink?
Like we had a good ass show and rolling, and he had Macho Man pants on. And
He had on Zubas. He had on the Icky Woods joint.
Like Scott Steiner, it just came up on the stage tweaking.
He had on the Icky Woods pants, and then he came up on stage, and then he just was like,
What was the Bears quarterback? Fucking Jim McMahon.
Jim McMahon.
Yeah. AO was fucking tweaking that night. But yeah, you was our first guest today.
Oh, I'm glad that y'all, I was the first and I'm not the last for sure.
For sure.
Y'all doing y'all thing, man. I appreciate y'all kept doing it. Because, a lot of people blame the city on, oh, man, they want to show me no support and then they quit. It's like, nah, they just keep pushing and y'all pushing. That's what's up.
yeah,
Congrats on that.
thank you, man. We appreciate it. Because if we built what we was trying to do around, like, just Philly, we would have been quit.
Right.
We would have been quit.
Weeks.
We would have been 8 shows. Like, man, this shit is a wrap. You know what I mean? We are up out of here.
Weeks after.
But
Yeah.
that's good though. That shows other people that's doing podcasts. Because this is what I was told. I'm not for sure, but I'm pretty sure y'all probably can vouch for it. But
Yeah.
I've told you don't really gain momentum till you like on your 70th or 80th episode. Or
They
something
told
like
us the fifth. This is when we first got shout out to the Podfather Justin. 15 shows. Now you're an actual podcast.
that. 15. Okay.
15.
Right.
Just to be like.
That don't mean
okay.
nobody's listening.
No,
But you
right.
have a library.
But
at
you
that point.
have
Yeah.
now a thing. And I think he said 65 shows is where you start to see like a determining like the fork in the road.
Right,
Like,
okay, that's what
alright,
you're
like,
saying,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah, all
he
right.
figured now we're at, don't be lying now.
Like
One,
close to 200.
180 on the regular feed.
Yeah.
Then we got like 70
On the
our
other
Patreon.
feed, so yeah.
Okay. All right. That's what's up, man.
So
See?
we well into the 200s now as
Yeah.
far as shows. But the thing is, like, we came to a fork in the road, but it had nothing to do with the market. It was more so like, how do we turn this hobby and this thing that we like doing into like a business? Like, and trying to find the money in it with being like a smaller show and how to monetize it. And, we just kind of put our heads together and figured out some different key things: Patreon, YouTube, advertising, live shows, and it's like merchandise, all of that, and it's like all comes together, and you can get a little bit from everything and end up making a lot of money. So
No, that's what everything. Whatever business you out there doing, that's how it comes. You come to that fork with me with comedy. I came into a fork like, am I gonna keep doing this shit or am I gonna, But I kept doing it, kept pushing it. Started opening up my little company instead of getting paid under William Horton. I opened up a company where I started getting checks going straight to my company. Where now Spank broke as hell, but my
Right.
company doing all right. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody try to sue me, Spank ain't getting you shit. I ain't got it. But my company is a different thing. So now, I mean, when the PPPs came around, I had a company. I can give me a PPP. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
I'm suffering. The company is suffering. I need a
check. The company is suffering. I need a check.
I'm suffering.
So, I mean, but you're right, though. And I think when a lot of people out there, that's when they start complaining when they get that fork in the road. They rather complain instead of just figuring it out. Don't complain. Just figure it out.
Oh, we definitely complain.
Yeah, no, we told them. Yeah, we complain behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, right.
Yeah, we didn't.
Right.
We
Told them. Why you not podcasting, man? Fuck you.
like you trying to play me?
Yeah, you trying to go do something.
Go do something.
Real shit. Because I had quit, I think for like 2 months.
Yeah, Matt quit for 2 months.
I think I remember this on Twitter.
Yeah. Because it was out. Because you was doing shows without me.
Yeah, I did a show with Pastor Carl. Then I did another show with Dope Shows.
With Dope Shows.
And did a show with Breeding.
I remember doing Breeding. They was like, so what's up with Matt? And you was like, listen, man, I'm stop answering this shit right now. Matt is done with me. I was done.
And he was like, it's like, oh, people care. All right, I'm gonna come back.
Nah, I'm out of my fucking show, man. What's up with TRPE? I'm like, what's that? What the fuck is that? Like, that's really how that
That's
shit got.
funny as hell.
Yeah, I was done, man.
Oh, that's what's up, though. That's what's up. That happens, though, man. That happens.
Yeah, so, we had to find the passion in it and then, more importantly, find the money in it to be able to go back in and shit. And then now, we doing cool shit like this. We just was in New York. We interviewed Chris Gotti up there. So now we got, relationships with different people in different markets to be able to touch down and get shit done.
Right.
Because waiting for people to come to Philly, we was talking about that off camera and off air. It's like waiting for fucking paint to dry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even the people from there ain't trying to go out and do shit and be seen when they come there. It's like, I'm not here because I want to be.
Yeah.
I have to be here.
I come back probably 2 times a year. Outside of getting a bag. If I'm getting a bag, I'm there. But if I'm not getting a bag, 2 times. That's because of my mom. Yeah. She make me, hey, you need to be here within the next month. All right.
Yeah, but that's the point I was trying to make. It's like you come home for your mom. You aren't necessarily in work mode. Like, we can go do this. Then we can, it's just so you get to where you like, we know so many people from the city, but then they come home and it's like, I'm only here for 3 days and I got to do it. At first, I used to take it like, nigga, stop bullshitting. And be like, nah, it makes total sense now. Like, I'm only here for like some family, like, I don't want to be here.
And it's like a chain game. It's like you go see your mom, now she want to go on the phone and call everybody in the family. Spanky here, Spanky here, Spanky here now. I got to go see my aunt, I got to go see my uncle. Yo, man, come on. Everybody's coming to my mom's house, man. Shit.
Right. Yeah, it sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But,
so
it's a growth joint, but you roll.
Right.
Let me ask you something. Since we interviewed you last, that was roughly 4.5 years ago. You had a lot more, success. You had a comedy special, this and this. What's been like the dopest part of your journey since the first time you was on the show?
Dopest part? I ain't gonna lie, man. When I did the animation, the Tom and Jerry movie, because I grew up watching Tom and Jerry. So when I got the phone call, audition for it, I said, all right, whatever.
Were y'all all on that?
Yes, the Plastic Cup Boys.
Yes,
It was me, Joey Wells, Na'im Lynn. I think I'm forgetting somebody's name. And Harry. No, because it's like 8 of us, but only like 4 of us did it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to make sure I remember the right 4.
Wait, it's 8 of y'all?
Yeah, it's like 8 of us. Because you got a barber, you got
I'm talking about like the actual comedians.
Comedians, 4 total.
Yeah,
Kev, me, Joey, and Na'im.
And Na'im, yeah. That's what I'm like, damn.
And Harry is a writer. Right?
Harry's a writer. Yeah. He used to be a comedian. He ain't make it. He wasn't funny. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot. You can't just write a joke. You got to get on stage and perform
the joke.
He couldn't perform it. So he's like, I'm going to just stick to writing.
Gotcha.
He stuck to a right lane. He did.
All right, so the Tom and Jerry movie. So how did that come about? They just randomly called you?
All right, well, Kev did a movie with the guy Tim Story. Tim Story's the one who's the director. So we always be on set with Kev. He always be wilding out and all that. So we get the director, we treat the director like a regular guy. Hey, what up, babe? What's going on? Shots, let's go. Like, yo, what is going on in here? Right. Yeah, so he noticed our camaraderie and how he was. So he said, I think it'd be dope if I can get y'all as the Alley Cats. So he hit us up and we said, hell yeah, let's do it.
Damn, that's fly.
Yeah, so that was love. I think that was one of the dopest, just being in that big old studio, watching the cartoon, and I'm doing the voice over it. Like, it was dope as hell. Even though I only had like 4 or 5 lines in the movie, but I did a good 20, but a good 4 or 5 minutes.
You get them residuals.
Yeah. Them residuals.
Them checks come.
Yeah, they have to pay you in U.S.
Yeah.
That is pretty lit.
And I think what the dopest part about what you're saying is that it came about because of y'all just being yourself. It was just like an organic opportunity.
But that also let me know that Kev been bullshitting. I should be in more movies than what I am in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Definitely let me know that. So I look at Kev like, yeah, come on, stop bullshitting. Niggas be calling. Like, what's the Irv? Irv guy, they called me to do Tales.
Yeah.
That was after y'all said too. He called me specifically like, yo, I got this part for you. I want you to do it. Oh, that's love. Appreciate you. Did it. But everything I auditioned for, I don't get. Because I think the part I auditioned for, the person whoever direct that call who they want for that part, and I'm up here auditioning for no reason. That's what I think. So I'm waiting for another phone call to get something else.
How many auditions do you go on, like, just in a month? Like, is it a lot?
It used to be a lot. I slowed it down now. Right now, I would say I'm at 2 a month right now.
Okay.
I just auditioned for something 2 weeks ago. And it's sad now because now you get to watch the actual show that you auditioned for come on TV. Like, damn, shit, that was my part right there.
Yeah. So when you do these auditions, anybody can't just walk in for an audition.
Nah, you can't just walk in. You gotta have an agent. It's all set up where an agent and the casting director, they talk to each other and then they say, hey, we need 2 guys for this role. So my agency, whoever else they got signed, that's tall, dark, I guess, they send both of us on the audition.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it's set up. But you got some open call auditions too, though. You could probably look up on Google or something like that. I don't do none of those, though.
Yeah. What was the reception to the you did what, 30-minute special, right?
30-minute special on Netflix. That was dope as hell. Twitter was a bad reception, but everyone else was great.
Okay.
But I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't think that was my best set though. That special I did for Netflix. I think it was cool. I don't think it was great. I think it was cool. And another thing is a lot of people like, yo, the crowd was trash. I feel like I'm not blaming the production, but the crowd was love.
Okay.
They didn't mic the audience. So when you watch the show, you ain't gonna hear
the audience kind of flat because they didn't mic it.
They didn't mic the audience. And I'm like, that's why it's coming off as just straight me with jokes. And if you don't find it funny and you don't hear no other, like, oh, this shit ass. Because I watch it like, I don't know. Like, I'm my hardest critic, so you know what I'm saying? I was
like, oh, damn, I'm terrible. Like, this ain't it.
Like, I'm cursing too much, man. So why are you cursing so much? But when you're on stage and you're flowing and you got the energy of the audience, you get all that. But if you don't get the audience crowd, it's like,
yeah.
Do you have a place you enjoy performing at more than anywhere else?
Small cities.
Like
cities.
them B&C markets?
Yeah, them B&C markets. They're not used to getting, I guess, a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. They appreciate
it.
it.
Oh, my God. I ain't gonna lie.
Doors open at 7, they there at 5:30.
They there. Bro, Little Rock, Arkansas, man, I think I can stand in those every time I'm there, man. Beaumont, Texas, like stuff like that. Like they really come to show.
They like damn, shit ain't been this lit since JT Money came through.
Oh, but I think I really like doing
coming up to you after this. Boy, you the next Shaft.
Right, yeah. Oh, you get all that. Yo, you're the next Bernie Mac, yo.
I'm still stuck in comedy years and shit.
Like, you know Hamburger? You the next Hamburger.
Shucky Ducky, you the next.
You on your way, boy.
Oh, man. That's hilarious.
Fucking Hamburger.
That's funny, though. That's funny. But I like when I meet people that never see me perform before and they finally see me perform. I'm like, yo, how long you been doing? I know 20 years. 20 years? God, what, you just got funny? Nah, nigga, it takes time, man. Some just better than others, that's all.
Yeah.
It's a blueprint, man. You know, I'm still working. Like, everybody think Tiffany Haddish and Lil Rel just started. They've been doing this as long as me. You know what I'm saying? They just got their
Yeah, Tiffany Haddish is older. Yeah, she's not young. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yo, I've been doing this for a minute. And I'm glad when Tiffany and Lil Rel broke because they didn't break off the internet.
Right.
Like, no disdain for none of the internet comedians. I love y'all. I don't want no trouble.
So they broke off stage work.
Stage work and movies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because Tiffany Haddish did Girl Trip. That broke out. Yeah. And Lil Rel did Get Out. That broke them out. But you've been doing comedy as long as I have. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still looking for that niche. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be on doing the TikTok dances. I'm not.
I said they got the room.
I'm not.
They got all the rooms.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. I ain't going to do no TikTok.
Tonight, nigga. We going room to room to this motherfucker. Where you popping on that?
I'm going
doing cartwheels in the glow in the dark.
33 TikTok.
Yo. Nah, but it is different. Like just the way it was back in the day. Like the think about it. Like I remember you said on our first show, like Comic View was like, oh shit, and that's how we like. That's like, yo, you the next Shang. Like Comic View was like it, and then you realize like now it's so many different avenues for comedians to like. You know, get exposed. Honestly, anything. Yeah. At this point, the internet is like the greatest thing because you could really just become fucking big tomorrow off of nothing.
For sure.
Like any fucking thing you put out there. So it's like I understand the attitude towards it where it's like, God damn, like what the fuck? But do I want to sell myself as this or as the
I can't be sitting there recording. I don't like that.
You know my favorite shit when people trying to cut content for the internet, they be like, "It's rolling. All right, let's go." Like they don't even click.
We go through it too, where it be like, yo, like. We won, like, we made a TikTok last week, and we just posted the trailer from the Chris Gotti video. He's like, oh, we got 70 views. I'm like, we rolling. Oh, goddamn it, we rolling.
Shit, we got one with 1,100.
Yo, we rolling. But it's like, I personally, and I said to myself, like, because I was always a funny on the internet person, making memes and all the little jokes and shit we used to do back in the day, you know, like Meet Kurt, we used to act the fool.
All the Slander Olympics.
Slander Olympics and shit. And I look at it like now it's going so far and it's so complex to where you got people that are making movies.
Right.
Like 60-second movies on their phones, and it's just, I don't have all of that. Some of the TikTok ideas I be seeing be actually really good. They do. But I just know I'm not sitting down to
I ain't gonna front. It's definitely a job too, though. So
hell
I don't
yeah.
disrespect them at all. It's definitely a job too. It's dope as hell. Just like you said, it's another lane for comedians to, blow up. Or
the thing is, some of these people be really funny.
Yeah, they do.
They don't, like it. I think we've gotten past the point of like just anybody becoming like super duper successful and not actually having like something. Remember they used to like kind of get on DC Young Fly, but you see he's really talented.
Yeah.
This nigga can do a live podcast. He can do a live set. He can do act like he's okay in BMF. Like you realize like yo, like even
why you say okay in BMF? Why you just say okay?
I think he's okay in it.
Yeah, well, I thought like he was up with everything else and he went to BMF. Like,
I don't think there are no Emmys. Just the parents on BMF. But I think he's okay on BMF. The big boy, he's hilarious.
Big boy.
Drewski.
Drewski. Yeah, Drewski.
He's hilarious.
Yeah. He started transition to stand up too. I had a nice little convo with him. He's starting to.
How is he on stand? Have you seen him on stand up?
I haven't seen him do stand up.
I didn't know he was doing stand up.
Desi, I seen Desi do stand up. He's good.
Which one is Desi?
Desi Banks, the one
Banks.
that do all the hood niggas
All
skits.
the hood
He from
nigga
Atlanta.
skits. What's the hood nigga name that he never showed off? I forgot the nigga name.
Wait, is he the one that had the joint with the Challenger? What you trying to do, Shorty? What you want? Is that him?
He definitely got like a Challenger or something though.
But he was talking about how niggas act when they go to the military and they get their first check. You know they all go buy Camaros and shit.
That's probably him. That's probably him.
All right, I've seen him.
Dark skin dude, right?
Yeah, dark skin boy, yeah. That was pretty funny.
So yeah, they doing their thing though. They doing their thing. And they transitioning into doing stand-up. And what it is, what I noticed from them, they look up to the stand-up comedians. Like they came and talked to me like, yo man, what do I have to do? I'm like, yeah, do this, try that. So I like that. I ain't never run into one of them. They said he arrogant. I never ran into one of them.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so I'm cool with him.
Do you deal with that a lot? Like
What's
being
that?
out here, the arrogance from people? Do you see that a lot?
I don't. I think because
Like, I always wonder, is that shit a like when they be like somebody's an asshole? Because like, true story, Allen Iverson got like such a bad rep when we grew up. You know, you from Philly. AI's an animal. AI's an asshole. Don't. And me and my mom were leaving. I had a doctor's appointment. We coming out City Line Avenue. It's a drop top Rolls Royce. Braids and the earrings were this fucking. So I'm like, oh, that's Allen Iverson. Like it's either Allen Iverson or Jermaine Dupri. And then 99, 2000, my mom lost it. It was like, oh my God, it's Allen Iverson. And I'm just like, oh, you gotta slow down. AI. And she's like, no, I'm going over there. I'm just like, this is going terrible because this is my mom.
Right.
Like, AI's my guy.
I had to rumble AI.
I'm gonna whip AI out this joint. He was so fucking nice to my mom. I'm just like, damn, like, but all of the reports was like, he an asshole.
Yeah.
You know,
It's the media, man.
Every time I ran into him, most gracious, nice guy, like cool as fuck. He came to my parties for free a bunch of times.
I think what it be is like people will be like, oh, I tried to get a picture with Allen Iverson at the game and he didn't give me one, so he's an asshole. And it'd be like, there are 23,000
of
people
you
in attendance. I can't take pictures.
I take one, I might take all.
You see what I'm saying?
So I don't want to get it started. Yeah, I've been on Iverson for a minute. I used to host his night at what was that? Suede? Was it Suede?
Yeah, on Market Street.
Yeah, on Market Street, Suede. I used to host on Sunday nights. Oh my God. Whoa, that was a great night. That was before I got married too.
Suede was like the size of this, but that should be packed to the
Jam-packed.
wall. All
Well,
the
the size of this ain't hard to pack.
no, but it's like motherfucker outside the
Right.
wall sweating
No, it
the
was
whole
nice,
shit. It was a dope vibe, and then might have had like one other like little room. Like Suede was the shit though.
But do you experience that, like just asshole shit? Like, do you run into that a lot?
I think because of the team that I run with, So I think everybody be gracious to see me and talk to me or whatever because of the whole Kevin Hart shit. But
Yeah, don't nobody want to fuck their brains up with Kev.
that's what I'm saying. So like everybody, all I get is, yo, man, we need to work together. That's all I get from people. Like people who I feel like is up here. Like, all right, you want to work with me? All right,
Nigga, cut the check.
let's figure it out.
Comedian Spank Productions, nigga, cut the check.
True story, not no pun intended, true story. But when I watched True Story, I thought Wesley was about you. I'm like, what the fuck's Spank? I thought that character was about Spank.
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
In my mind, I know Kev. That's one thing about Kev. Whatever he touches, shit goes. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what the rumors, what people say about him, whatever he touches, it kills. I really feel like he got that spark from the whole situation that he went through. With the whole trying to get
the extortion shit.
Yeah. I don't care. He can say whatever he want. I'm pretty sure that sparked in his mind. Said I can make a movie out of this. I already know.
Him on the back, him on Cal's back choking him felt real.
Yeah.
It was still for me.
Everybody just trying to take from me. He's choking the shit out of him.
Yeah, Cal big as shit.
He was on his back like a backpack.
Yeah, like a straight backpack.
Knees in his back.
Like a JanSport. Little leather Jones. Remember that?
Oh shit! Yeah, like prime example, something like that. All right, say at the end of the tour we did, I think it was 2018. He bought everybody an old school card.
I seen it.
We took the old school card.
Your joint was very nice.
We
It's color.
Yeah, color my jacket.
I always say it's funny, but I always say it's Chevelle. It's a 70, right?
69.
69. All right, yeah.
So he bought everybody a car. We driving around on Sundays, chilling. We go out, we see a bunch of people. They driving their old schools. They got an old school Sunday. Got a whole TV show with old school cars now.
Damn.
Like I'm telling you, everything he sees and do. He was running the little. He was always working out. He's doing jogs around the city. He'll do a jog. Next thing you know, it's like let's get Nike, hustle with heart. Let's get one more heart. Let's do that. Everything he does, bro, he just make it big as shit, man. Shit is dope.
How is it being that close with somebody that's like such an inspirational, like just get shit done type person?
It's dope. It's dope. It make me lazy though, because you see this nigga constantly doing something. Like, yo, I need to get my ass off this goddamn couch. God damn.
Chad's pulling 100 and buy me a Chevelle. Like, taking a nap, nigga. Get back to work.
So I will say that.
Hard.
Yeah, you killing it, bro.
I will say that though. But just watching him, bro, it's definitely inspiration, bro. Like right now, the nigga is literally working on a whole new hour set right now. Like we working out at comedy clubs and get on stage.
Yeah,
do
we
20
saw
minutes.
he was in Philly.
Yeah, do 30 minutes, do 40. You up to like 45 minutes. Already. Within like a good 2 months. You're up to 45 minutes already.
Damn.
Yeah, I told you when I actually did it, I respect that shit crazy because Clint was just like, yo, man, I was like, I can do 15 minutes. It was my first night. Like my first time. And he was like, you're not doing 15 minutes. And I was like, no, I can do I do a podcast, nigga, 2 hours. I'm telling you, I can do 15 minutes.
Like it's not the same.
And I had all this shit on paper and I got up there and the crowd was laughing. I ran through it and I'm like, they was like, we gonna flash you at 5 minutes. I'm like, 5 minutes, y'all, I'm gonna blow past that. They was like, we gonna let you know.
Right.
And I got done all my jokes and I'm like,
with a flash.
yeah, I'm looking for the light and shit. I'm like, no, I've been up here for good 15.
Like, hey, sound man, you got something for me? You got something? you got
that shit was like 3 minutes. I was like, yo, being on stage telling jokes for an hour is long as shit.
No, it definitely is. But once you get in the groove, it'd be short as hell. So I be going over my time all the time. Like, cause when I tour with Na'im, me and him rotate headlines.
Yeah, you told me.
Cause we do like 6 shows or whatever, so I do 3, he do 3 headlines.
Gotcha.
Man, I'll be up there for 50 minutes, like, give me the line, like, God damn, that's it? But that's when you rolling though. Yeah. Now I gotta revert back to just doing 15, 20 in front of Kevin now. So now, it's about to be tough for me. Cause I'm like, I'm gonna get all these jokes out, but I only can do 20, but you know, I gotta stick to the time.
I was gonna ask, like, you know, like battle rap, small stage, big stage. Like, as you doing, like, say you do a comedy club punchline, you know, 300 people, as opposed to, you did Lincoln.
Yeah.
Like, that was what, 60? 55,000. Like,
damn.
Yeah, like, dude, I know that's gotta feel nuts to do that.
That was crazy, I ain't gonna lie. That experience was just dope as hell. I was just out there. I actually I ain't do a Michael Jackson full 10-minute stand there. Yeah. I definitely came out and said, oh no, I'm gonna just take this in a little bit. I mean, got a little tip. All right, how y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all straight? Yeah, man, welcome.
Yeah, Mike stood there with the fan on for 10 minutes.
Just got pandemonium the whole time.
Yeah.
But I'd rather do comedy clubs though. Yeah. I like the small, intimate crowd because I get to fuck with the people.
Yeah, you get to see,
Yeah, I like
you can't
that.
really, I was going to ask, like, do your material change in those different types of
It's just all material when it's like arenas and theaters and stuff like that. It's just all material because it's really you and the crowd's really dark. So it's just really like you on stage. So you just really just doing material. But with comedy club, that's when you get to interact with the crowd. So.
Like and I'd have met you in row 37.
Right. like last night I had a show. And it's been a lot of robberies out here in LA.
That's where I was going next. But yeah. Good.
So I said, all right, I gotta come up with some type of joke with robberies or something. So I said, all right, let me just see what the crowd doing. Anybody y'all been robbed before? Lady said, yeah, I've been robbed. Oh shit. At gunpoint, no. What happened? She said, yo, my house. We had an intruder the first day we bought the house, the first night, and the intruder showed up and he was in the shower, taking a shower as we walked in the house. I said, so
that's not an intruder. That's a
relative. That's what I said. I said, I gotta be a relative. She said, no, we didn't know. She said, so I said, well, what you do? A husband. Husband said, man, I said, baby, get the shotgun. And they said, nigga just jumped out the shower and ran out. I said, you ain't had no shotgun, did you? He said, no, I ain't had no shotgun. I said, I can tell who yells out, baby, get the shotgun. You go get the goddamn shotgun. So little stuff like that helped me create my own material. So now I'm about to come up with a whole robbery shit because that's big time out here. Right?
Yeah, that was where I was about to go. I'm like, being in Calabasas, you know, it was funny because I went to Inglewood the other day, go to Randy's Donuts, and I'm just like, the guy got smoked the day before, the rapper, you know what I'm saying? Recipes to him,
Slim 400.
Slim 400. Yeah. Like, and I'm like,
Slim 400.
I'm like, I'm right at the welcome to Inglewood sign, so I'm just like, I'm not going further.
Right at the sign, you're good. Randy's and the sign, you're good. You're right there.
Right. You're good. And I'm just on the tip, like, with you being out here running around with them, like, do you feel any of that? Like that
Well, I feel safe.
recklessness?
Well, I feel safe when I'm with Kev, because Kev got security, so I feel safe.
Yeah, I mean, you got Russian hitmen.
Right.
Israeli guard.
Yeah.
But when I'm not with them, I don't know, man. I'm just, I'm from North Philly too, so I'm always watching my whereabouts and stuff like that.
I'm glad you brung that up. I was just talking to my man Tom. He down in Atlanta right now, and this Tom Fly, and he down there with Mona. Don't call me white girl, whatever. And they doing some content and this and this and that. And he was basically saying like, his South Philly, it's like a lot going on down there too, kind of like it is here. But he's like, yo, my South Philly instincts just kick in wherever I'm at, to where it's like I can sense the bullshit before it happened, and I know how to get the fuck up out of that shit. And it's like something that's like innate. Like when you come from certain places, Philly, New York, certain markets,
Still gonna have that.
you're gonna have that shit to where it's like, yeah, this don't look right. Let me boogie and get the fuck from out of this situation.
But I mean more, not even like putting yourself in a situation, but like just the home invasion. So you can't, that you in the home, you in the house.
But that's part of the culture out here. Like YG was talking about that shit on his first album.
It just seems like in the last couple months it's just been like
it's been rampant, bro.
And then you saw the situation with the guy when his wife got killed, and it's just like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
90-year-old
Clarence Avant.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to his wife.
Yeah, definitely. And it's just like, god damn, like, so it's like, damn, is everywhere just as turned as Philly? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like people say the same shit with Atlanta with the car break-ins and the carjackings and shit. So it's just like, god damn, like, how do you feel? I was gonna more say, do you, like, being in Calabasas in that neighborhood, do you feel any of that type
I don't
of shit?
feel any of that out there. I don't, but I'm still on my.
Because Calabasas is a gated city, right? Like the city is behind the gate.
Most houses in Calabasas is gated.
Yeah, I mean, people climbing gates.
Yeah, but you got people at the gate. Got to open the gate to get you in and stuff like that too. Yeah. So if you climb the gate, they gonna call unless they doze off. There's been a couple times pull up. Hey man, wake up, man. What you doing? So
hey, the nigga made it past the gate. We don't know what house he gonna do. The nigga past the gate. What's his name? He wasn't in Calabasas, was he?
Who?
Pop Smoke.
He was in the hills.
Okay.
He was in the hills. He Snapchatted some clothes that he got from Amiri, and it had the address on there because they mailed them to the fucking crib, and they was on that shit like hours later.
Damn, that was tough right there.
Yeah, but it's like, yo, it's crazy because a situation like that happened recently in Philly where it was like some shit about to like go left. Some niggas, close friends, like put $520,000 in their close friends. Somebody in the close friends take the video, send it to some niggas. Yo, these niggas at so got $520,000. We about to go there right now. One of the niggas that was about to go do the joint called somebody that was in the house. Didn't know he was there. Yo, where you at? These niggas got $520,000 at so. We about to go right now. You want in on this? He like, nigga, what? Hold on. Hang up. Pack all this shit up. Get the fuck out of here.
Damn.
Call him back. Yo, how the fuck you know so? Oh no, such and such posted his close friends. That fast. All that shit transpired in 7 minutes. Came back to the nigga who money it was and they was about to be in that crib and get their ass murdered over that money because of fucking some social media nonsense.
It'd be crazy because I remember when I was running through the poker shit real crazy. I was doing that, and I would post like chips, like and to me it's not like crazy money. It's just you playing 2-5, you might have $7 grand on the table, whatever. Right. And in poker they call it angling. So motherfuckers would do. You play. Kev play. I know you play.
I play here and there, but not like that.
But do you understand the game?
A little bit of it.
So like, I remember I'll never forget this Asian boy named Chop Chop, right? And he's banned from like every casino on like the Eastern Seaboard. Like the nigga can't go to Connecticut. He can't go to like.
Oh, he's toast.
Yeah. So only casino he was allowed in was Harris, ironically, and fucking
Chester.
Yeah. He was banned in parks, all that shit. Me and him got in his hand playing 2-5 deep. It was 2 diamonds on the table going to the river. He laid out. I came over the top huge with like a big bet on the turn. He called the shit. The river was a diamond. So when I see the diamond hit third diamond, I'm like, I know he was chasing the fucking flush. Like what the fuck? He checks. I check behind him. He said flush. Asian boy. He said it out loud. He was like flush, and I'm like fuck. And I picked my cards up and was about to muck him. And I'm like, turn your fucking hand over. He's like, flush. And he turned the first card as a king of diamond. Right. It was 3 diamonds aboard. I'm like, turn the second one over. He turned it over, it was a heart. And I was like, what the fuck? And I had top pair, I had fucking jacks. I'm like, and he was like, good hand. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? But he was trying to get me to muck my cards. Yeah. And the poker room, Keith, he came over, Chop, come here. Because that's the type that the motherfuckers just be looking for angles all the time when they come to that shit. Like, the shit is crazy. But that's what robbery has become now. It's like every little thing is like, I need an edge, I need this, I need, it's just the way it goes. And I'm just on the tip where it's just like, people be like, oh man, I get some money, I'm leaving Philly. Or I get some money, I'm leaving. And be like, no, you don't understand. Yeah.
It's everywhere, man.
When they just did the anger and hatred shit, Philly was only number 6 on the list.
Philly people reading it like, well, goddamn, what we got to do to get hired? To get hired, we get at least top 3, man. I smacked 3 old ladies last week. Fuck you, mean we number 6.
Get out here and get some shit in real quick. I mean, we put in some work.
Yeah, real shit. So,
that's tough.
Yeah, you said you never moved back though.
No, I'm never moving back to Philly.
I love it, smart man.
Only way I'm moving back if I gotta like shoot a movie or something, I gotta be there for like 3 months. Other than that, nah. I'll be a bum. I told you I'll be a bum in LA before I leave. I'm serious, man. I'm serious, man. Jesus Christ, I should have moved out here in my 20s. I wish I would have, but because my hustle is a little different now. I'm lazy. I'm 43 years old now. Just got a divorce. I'm in these streets, but when I'm in these streets, I'm still safe. And then
Spank really love his divorce, yo.
This nigga talking about this divorce since he walked in the door. You know I'm divorced.
You see
December 2020, baby. December 2020.
That fat burger, 2 yo, what's up? You know I'm divorced. The XL burger's real good.
Man, a fellow comedian came up to me, female comedian, woman comedian. I heard you can't say female no more. Woman comedian came up to me and was like, how's everything? How's it going? She went her way, I went my way. She's like, excuse me?
How I'm doing.
My bad.
Well, that's tied to how I'm doing.
That's what I realized. Yo, you gotta calm down, bro. Like, calm down, bro. I just automatically too, because she was a woman. I'm thinking she wanted to talk about.
That's funny as shit. She went her way, I went my way. I saw somebody the other day file for divorce. It was all over Twitter.
Jalen Rose from Molly Karen.
Wow.
I said, yo, she must be insufferable. Men don't really leave like that. Your wife left you, right?
Yeah, she left me.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, men don't really leave like that.
Well, really, what you do is men don't leave. You try to do as much as you can to get her to leave.
You do as much antagonizing behavior.
I don't think I should say that right now, but she left.
So that you can be like, I mean, you left me. You left me high and dry.
You walked out the house. You know what I'm saying? You filed the contract, not me. You signed off on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Jalen, he filed for divorce again.
He said he filed months ago, like in April.
Oh, wow.
But they had already been separated the top of the year.
They said,
Yeah, it's like I guess he lost somebody close to him or whatever, and I guess he's like, man, this dumbass white woman. Like,
she white? I thought she was like Latina or something. She white? She might be white.
I think she white. He's like,
what's her last name?
Karen.
Molly
Karen.
Oh, she white. My bad.
She white.
My bad.
She might be like the
she looked like she looked like Greek or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like one of those.
Something Mediterranean.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of hummus.
Olives.
Kalamata. All the meals start with
a lot of tapas.
It's one of those.
Yeah. But yeah, they said he left her, and Twitter and everything went into shenanigans or whatever.
Yeah, good luck, bro. Good luck. That's all I can say, because you got to go through that court system, man.
Yeah, a lot of the.
But they said they had no prenup, but they said neither of them want spousal support.
Yeah, we both up.
Yeah, they both up. Yeah, because I looked it up. She make $50,000 a month. I said, oh, she doing all right for herself.
Shit, that's $600 a year.
Yeah, he do. I think he do $3 million between Countdown and Jacoby and damn, I forgot his name. Jalen and Jacoby. So they doing all right. She good. She straight.
Yeah. The in real nigga news, Stevie J and Faith are getting divorced. And Stevie J said, I
need my spousal support.
I need that spousal support actually.
I ain't mad at you. Shoot. We need to get the get back. Shout out to Mary J. Blige X, he getting a check. Shout out to Halle Berry X, he getting a check.
Yeah, I ain't even fucking Ken dude. You figured we got great music because of Ken.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Ken dude.
Appreciate you. He came. I was on Clubhouse one time. He came in the room. I said, "Oh, we got to bring him on." And you know me. I'm
the Godfather's here.
I'm smart. Hey, what up, King? How you, baby?
Is Clubhouse still a thing, or did it finally die?
Well, NBA YoungBoy brought it back.
I heard.
Again. He been on there because he on house arrest. He can't have nobody in the house neither.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So it's just him, his girl, and his kid, and his manager in the house in Utah.
Damn.
And the goddamn Israeli guard to make sure he don't leave the house. Yeah, there's no security pointed outward. It's all pointed inward. You can't leave.
Can't go nowhere, brother. Yeah, he brought it back up though, because it was falling off. I haven't been on there since really the pandemic. Once the world opened up, I came back outside.
Every time we think Clubhouse over, somebody prominent jumped back on there and stirred a pot for 3-4 weeks.
Right, because Whack 100.
I was gonna say Whack 100 before him, and then the 6ix9ine shit, all of that. That was another Clubhouse wave, but prior to that, it was dead for like a solid 6 months.
But I ain't gonna lie, that was the best shit in the pandemic, man. Oh my God.
I never got on one.
You never got on there? You got on there?
No, I was on there probably like 3 times. But I would just get on there and lurk.
Man.
I would get in the bigger rooms and lurk. I wouldn't never talk.
Oh my God, that was the best shit.
Niggas was on there sniping shit. I heard niggas was on there
sniping. They was.
Yeah, niggas was on there sniping shit.
Man, matter of fact, when I was on there, we was about to shoot the Netflix special. And I was on there telling people, yo, come through. Man, people flew in for my special, bro. That shit was dope, all from Clubhouse. I'm like, damn, I should have stayed on that motherfucker. I'm like, we selling out anyway. God damn, Spank. But that and our radio show helping out my tour, so I'm cool.
Are y'all still doing a radio show?
Yeah.
We got a podcast too, right?
It's a radio show on Sirius XM, but it's like a podcast.
Studio.
Yeah, we got a whole studio and everything.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like it could be bigger than what it is. I think Kev taking his time with it, though. He's just taking his time with it. Why? I don't know. But he got so much shit going on. I get it. So, but it's dope as shit, though. Straight from the heart, man. Every Tuesday and Thursday. Sirius XM, Channel 96.
Oh, yeah, that's a radio show.
PM, West Coast side. Yeah. So it's dope as hell, though.
Yeah, that's what's up.
What else you working on?
I'm working on doing my own podcast, too. I'm trying to figure out who I'm going to do it with, though. That's what I'm working on now. Like, I'm in talks with a couple people, you know what I'm saying? And trying to figure out how I'm going to do it, what it's going to be about. I want it to be different, of course. Yeah. But it's going to be the same because you're going to have guests and stuff like that. But I'm I'm just trying to find my lane before I start it, though. I know everybody say, yo, man, just get your microphone, put the camera on, just start shooting, just start talking. But I want to really have it where it's like different segments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Have it a little different, you know? So.
Yeah, I've been, people been trying to do a lot of different, differentiation with the podcast and stuff like that. Like Rory and Maul particularly, they've been kind of doing like almost where it's like a bird's eye view of like personal conversations with celebrities and stuff like that. They're not asking like the regular type questions and then
album drop.
None of that shit. Like and then like Pierre got a dope YouTube channel kind of podcast type of short form thing that he doing that's pretty cool too. That's kind of almost like similar to TK Kirkland's show, but he don't take guests. He don't take calls. He have in studio guests or whatever like that. But it's like more short form, like snappier, like questions and shit like that. So people definitely been evolving the pod game.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out though. I'm gonna sit back, just keep talking to different people.
Gotta make sure we get an invite, man.
Of course, I got you. You know I got you. It's my second time here, so I owe y'all now. I gotta do 2 things for you first before I give you one. Our relationship. A divorce guy though?
Spank Samuels.
I'll be the complete opposite of that.
Get you a little pendulum.
Some incense.
Yeah, just run them out.
That'd be funny as hell though, man. Me being there trying to be serious. I think me trying to be serious would be funny though. Me trying to be serious.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious. People look at me like, what the fuck is you doing, man? Hey, man, she said she loved the guy. She said she loved him. Come on now. You can love her back. It's her fault.
When is the next time you going on the road? Like,
we preparing now. Basically, right now we go keep working in comedy clubs, like probably 3-4 times a week, all the way up until February. Kev shoot another movie in February. He said he'd be done in April, and in April he said he trying to hit theaters and then back to the arenas and shit. So,
okay. Yeah, there's a lot of comedy spots out this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, it's
ridiculous.
They doing Netflix is a joke festival out here, comedy festival. They got everybody.
Oh damn!
I mean everybody, bro. So Kev hit us like, yo, I'm gonna do the Staples Center, the Crypto.com Center. So y'all gonna do it?
Yeah, they took the name. You right?
Yeah, they changed the name of it. So we said, yeah, we got our show too though. He said, no, cancel y'all's and do mine. I said, no. I said, because on your show it just say Kevin Hart. We need our name out there more. So no, we're still doing our show. So our show's gonna be a week before his. And he was like, y'all gonna do the same material though? I said, it doesn't matter. There's only 300 at my spot. Your spot is 15, 20,000. Yeah. The 300 come there. Oh well, listen to it again. Goddamn it, it's 300 people. Fuck out of here. I'm not canceling that. I need my name on Netflix shit on their radar.
Hell yeah. That makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah, he understood it. He said, you right. Yeah, of course, nigga. I'm gonna do yours too though. I ain't gonna turn down that.
We gonna get that. We gonna get both of these monies.
Yeah, I'm gonna change my hi and hello. I'm gonna say hi on mine and hello on yours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they definitely are changing the name on like everything out this show. I didn't even realize that LA Coliseum, the name had changed.
It was a Bank of California.
No,
Oh, you talking about the USC joint?
No, the Coliseum. The USC.
What show?
Okay.
What
the fuck is the name of it now?
I think it's just the Coliseum.
No,
yeah, Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum.
No, it said it up top.
It did?
Whatever.
I ain't shit.
Fuck this research.
But you got anything else?
Anything you want to plug before you get out of here? Get people your social media, website, all that cool shit.
Yeah, man. You can follow me on Twitter and IG, man. Spank Horton, SpankHorton. Shit, we got a car show on Motor Trend. Check that out. I don't know the times and all that. Sorry, but just Google Motor Trend. Look it up, man, if you really want to watch it. It's just us, the crew, Plastic Cup Boys. We riding around the old school cars trying to fix them up and stuff like that. And I ain't realized how expensive these goddamn old school cars is.
Oh, yeah, they get crazy.
Bruh, nigga, I think he paid $45,000 for the car. I'm probably $65,000, $70,000 into it.
On maintenance?
Yes, on maintenance. Because you got to upgrade everything. Everything was like, I was in disc brakes. I mean, not disc, drum brakes. I'm sliding in the middle of the lane like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? They won't come to a complete stop, so I had to get into disc brakes. Had to change the transmission, had to upgrade everything, man.
Yeah, when you get into old school cars, they got like people who restore.
Restore
a car, that's basically taking it back to where it was. Yep. Then you got people who change things in the car. That's where you got like the conversions and shit like that. But you got figured, most cars from the 70s didn't have anti-lock brakes. Yep. They didn't have modern rack and pinion, so you don't have power steering. You know, it's a lot when it comes to. I know somebody, he has a 67 GTO.
Okay,
and
that's my next car.
He's 200 in on the car. Yeah. And them Jones get pricey.
They definitely do. They definitely do.
I always say it's a couple old schools that I actually want, but like you said, it's not something you can just get. Like the way you can get like a modern car, and you be like, I just got a new BMW and I drive it every now and then. Them old cars, you let it sit for too long.
It's not gonna start.
You know what I'm saying? Cold starts and all that crazy shit. Like it's wild.
Yeah, that's
just because the car wasn't built with like the modern, functionality to it. So
tough, man.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was gonna be an expensive hobby. So.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know you gave me a project.
Yeah, goddamn.
It was a gift.
Got that. Just shout out the radio show. You can check out Netflix special. It's on Netflix. Search Laughing My Mask Off, the Plastic Cup Boys. I think that's about it as of now.
And the Tom and Jerry movie.
Oh, the Tom and Jerry movie. You can watch that. Check that out. We the Alley Cats. I'll tell you the two scenes because everybody like, I think I heard your voice. I had to tell everybody in my family. The scene when he was in Tom and Jerry was in jail. All the cats was around him, and in another alleyway where they saw Tom, they was about to choke him up, but then the rescue van came up, so everybody dispersed. So those are two scenes that I'm in that movie.
Your voice is super noticeable. So
my eye hit me say, I heard you.
I heard you, babe.
So we appreciate you coming down.
Oh, no, no doubt, man. Of course, man. My brother said he was in town. I said, hey, I ain't doing nothing. I'm coming through.
Bro.
If I was busy, I wouldn't have came.
Real shit.
I drove an hour away. I want everybody to know
this man came from Calabasas.
To downtown.
That shit is somebody on a Friday.
Yeah, go to MapQuest and put Calabasas to downtown LA. I'm probably gonna be like, damn, an hour?
Spank this is with the I told him my man, he overseas, and he be like not going to America much. Nigga came home, he was like, yo, I gotta get some photos copied to take to the airport. We gotta go to Kinko's. I'm like, Kinko's?
Kinko's doesn't exist.
Kinko's, god damn, dog. And he said the same shit. He's like, nah, I just put the shit on MapQuest. I'm like, bro, they got shit now. On Google Maps, shit done changed Earth. Nigga, 10 years ago.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
Fucking MapQuest.
But I appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you, man. Realest podcast ever, realest platform ever, realest Patreon ever. C. Diddy, Matthew, Spank, we out.
I'm back.